My name is Soma Takahashi, and I'm 28 years old. I work by opening takeout karaage branch restaurants or recruiting franchise partners. I'm going to the Mishima supermarket now.
Okay, sir. Are you going to come back to the office after?
Mishima-chan is probably going to invite me out for drinks, so I don't think so.
Good luck, sir. This is an important job that you're in charge of.
Can't you be a little nicer to my liver?
I have medicine if you like. Here you go.
Aw, my workers are so nice.
This can be like your good luck charm. Do your best.
Got it. I accept this gift gratefully.
Come on, get going, sir. You're going to be late.
Tears.
That's not funny.
After graduating college, I worked as the supervisor of the ready-made section at a large supermarket for 3 years. I used the experience I got there to start up my own business. In just 2 years, my company started doing pretty successfully. I think that I achieved a lot if I do say so myself. My workers are around the same age as me, and we have a comfortable and friendly work environment. I try not to be as strict about franchise contracts too, because I believe that the owners of those locations are my business partners. There was a reason for that, though. Hey, isn't that Emma-chan? Huh? Where?
It is! She's walking towards us!
What? Emma? What's going on?
Whoa! I've been discovered.
Who's that? Your boyfriend?
Technically. But don't worry. I'm going to break up with him soon.
You're gonna break up with me? Are you serious?
I mean, you have no money, right? You won't take me on trips and only give me cheap birthday gifts. We just have different values in life.
So lame.
I'm attracted to men that have the luxury to spend time and money on me. That's why I'm leaving you.
No way. Listen, dude. You should look for someone that fits you more in terms of looks and financial situation. I understand how you want to walk alongside someone pretty, but still.
I'm glad I didn't have to deal with bringing up the "can we talk" question. Goodbye then. Don't try to contact me, okay?
Yeah! Let's drink tonight!
I'm going to reserve seats at the restaurant!
You guys! Here's the tissue. Wipe your nose, man.
Don't think all girls are like that. There are a bunch of girls out there with amazing personalities.
Thanks, guys. It was a horrible experience, but it was also a moment in my life where I experienced true kindness firsthand.
Boss, you should be heading out soon.
Okay. The Mishima Supermarket's main branch. The first floor is the supermarket, while the second floor and above are their offices. Good evening. My name is Takahashi from Washi no Karaage.
Hello. We hope you've been well. Mr. Mishima is waiting for you in meeting room 1 on the 4th floor.
He's not in the CEO's office?
No, sir. Mr. Mishima ordered his office to be taken down and renovated into an open office. He's doing business meetings in the meeting rooms now.
I see. What?
Oh my god! Is that you, Soma? Hope you're doing okay.
Yes. The person that gave me the trauma is currently a worker at the Mishima Supermarket. Since Emma works in the General Affairs Department, I don't have to work alongside her. Nonetheless, I see her around once in a while, which still makes me feel uncomfortable. Where is meeting room number 1?
It's in the first room once you turn right in that corner.
Thanks. See ya.
Hold on a second. It's been a while, you know. Let's talk a little more. I heard you've been doing pretty well recently.
Well, I'm okay. This is so awkward.
Even back in college, I knew that you were a guy that got things done. Still, who would have thought that you would become your own boss? Doesn't your company annually make 20 million? Oh, that's amazing!
Oh, thanks.
The shops you have out in our building seem to be doing good business, and I heard that you were on an economics television program recently. Amazing!
You're quite knowledgeable, huh?
Are you in a relationship? I bet you're super popular with the ladies, you know?
I'm too busy for anything like that right now.
Huh? Then you should make me your girlfriend.
What?
It's not right for a CEO not to have a girlfriend. I mean, a wife, right? We've known each other for a while now, so we should just get married.
Oh, like I said, I'm super busy.
Give me a call. I never changed my number.
I deleted your number a long time ago. Hello, sir.
Takahashi-kun, thanks for coming.
I heard you took down the CEO's office.
That's right. I wanted to strengthen the bond between departments, listen to the employees' opinions, and do everything in a fast-paced motion.
I'm sure everyone's in a hassle being pushed by your energy, sir.
I need the younger generation to work harder. Takahashi-kun, combined with the demand for takeout services, your karage shop is increasing its profit from the previous year by 200%. I'd like Mishima to be the only company-operated store you have.
Well, my company history started when you allowed us to open our first branch here. I'll never forget what you did for me and my company.
Let's talk in detail about the next season another time, then.
Huh? Isn't that why you called me over today?
Takahashi-kun, how old are you now?
I'm 28 years old.
Well, I called you here today because...
I'm sorry my father forced you into this today.
Oh no, not at all.
But you were surprised by the sudden matchmaking dinner, weren't you?
Yes.
You don't have a boyfriend because you're so focused on your work. I just lent you a helping hand as your father.
I didn't ask for your help, Dad.
I never would have thought that Hikari Mishima-san was your daughter, Mr. Mishima. Wow, I'm so surprised.
I don't like telling the public about my father much.
You don't need to hide it, though. Right, Takahashi-kun?
What if we end up having to be on television together? Oh, that would be so embarrassing.
Seeing her like this, she's so much prettier in real life than on TV. Hikari Mishima-san is an announcer on the television for a local TV station. She's in charge of the evening news program. She's popular with everyone, male or female, old or young.
Please, stop it! Who cares? Huh? What's going on?
Super noisy.
You can't! You're in the way! Please, stop it! Just let me through! Gosh! Soma! What's going on here?
What?
Who is this?
She's an employee of my company. What are you doing here?
I can't believe you would go to a matchmaking dinner while you're with me!
What?
We're in a male-female relationship, aren't we?
What are you talking about?
Takahashi-kun? You were in a relationship?
See, that's what I said, Dad. You did this so suddenly, and Takahashi-san couldn't say no to you.
It's a misunderstanding. We're not dating.
You're so terrible. I have evidence. See? We've been together since we were students. It's unfair of you to use your status as the CEO's daughter to try to steal him from me. Steal? Takahashi-san isn't an item.
Hold on a second.
What? You're still going to make excuses?
We were in a relationship for a short while we were students, but she cheated on me, so we broke things off very quickly.
You're trying to abandon me and marry into money, aren't you? Then show us all evidence that we're not in a relationship. You don't have any evidence, do you?
This is the evidence.
Is that a good luck charm for love?
It looks very old.
What? How is that any evidence?
I don't think it's good to open this, but this is my important good luck charm.
A paper?
Is it a picture?
This is the evidence. My friends took me out drinking to cheer me up after being cheated on and dumped by Emma. I didn't want to be there at first, but it did help me feel better.
Aww, you all look like you're having so much fun.
What a friendship.
I'm still in contact with everyone here. If you ask them what happened, I'm sure they'll be happy to tell the story in detail.
What?
One for all for one. That idea is the foundation of my company's management philosophy. That's why I do appreciate Emma as well. Thank you for being the reason that made me want to treasure the people around me. You're the reason I am who I am now, in a way.
Excuse me? Stop messing around with me! I understand what you mean, Takahashi-san. Even at my workplace, the foundation of television programs lies with the staff that don't show their face on screen. That's why my successes are their successes as well. Emma-san, being too selfish is only going to end badly for you. Tch!
Nakamura-san, can you please go home today? If you still have any complaints, I can listen to them tomorrow.
I have nothing to say. I don't want to be with a greedy, gold-digging man.
Well, that was surprising.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Takahashi-san. Let's just think of it as a small incident and start drinking again.
Of course. Thank you so much. The dinner went by peacefully. A little while later, huh? Emma quit her job?
Yeah. It seems she was telling people about what happened that night, and people started seeing her as the odd one out. She stopped coming to work before I could even talk to her.
I see.
Turns out she wasn't doing too well with coworkers in her department. I guess my company still lacks proper communication. I have to look up to you.
Sir.
Anyways, how are things with you and Hikari?
Huh?
I heard you two went out on a date.
I'd like to be in a relationship with her with marriage in mind. I'll come to ask for her hand properly another time.
I see. The Mishima supermarket can have peace of mind now.
What?
I'll have you take over my business one day. You know that, right? You're gonna be busier than ever. Good luck, my boy.
No! My name is Riku Otani, and I'm 21 years old. I have two best friends who I've been close to from high school to college. Their names are Kasuma Uragiri and Yori Minou. Whew! Coming to this restaurant always makes me feel relaxed. We've been coming here at least once a week since we started going to college. Recently, I'm starting to think that this place feels more like home than the childhood house that I visit only sometimes.
I totally get what you mean.
I've been thinking about how I wanted to open an underground restaurant / cafe like this. I mean, I do like cooking after all.
Seriously? Sounds like a good plan. I want to join in on it too.
Huh? You too, Kasuma?
I'm studying business management in college, so I think I'll be able to help out a lot. Of course, I'll leave the cooking with you.
I see. Sounds fun. I get along pretty well with you, Kasuma, so I think we could open up a pretty good place.
Yuri, do you want to join in on this plan too? Didn't you say you were interested in operating or managing a food and beverage business?
I'll pass. I'm still deciding on what to do.
I see. So maybe we can start by saving up money to start a business and trying to find a location for the restaurant?
Riku, are you sure you're okay with Kasuma being your business partner?
Come on, what's that supposed to mean?
Kasuma seems to know me pretty well, so I think it'll work out pretty well, won't it?
If you're okay with it, aren't the two of you just besties? Good luck, besties!
Just say the word when you want us to include you in our plans, Yuri.
I won't ever say that.
And after graduating college, I studied all things culinary in order to get certifications to be a chef and saved up startup capital for a restaurant. Kasuma also worked at a normal company to save money. When we were 27 years old, we were finally able to open our own restaurant. We finally made it here.
Honestly, right? I'm sorry about things though. I can only contribute 30% of the startup capital.
I was the one that wanted to open up this place. Plus, you're knowledgeable about company operations, so you did all the necessary paperwork for us, right? Let's say we're even.
Thanks. Let's make our restaurant and company even bigger and make lots of money.
The two of us created a company and started operations. Of course, Kasuma and I are business partners in this. Thankfully, we opened up our place in a good location. By the time a year had passed, the restaurant started becoming popular, and it was turning into the place that Kasuma and I had dreamed of.
The restaurant has been so busy recently. My legs and hip muscles are so tight.
Thank you, Maiko, for what you do every day. You're really talented and quick with the food presentation, so you've been such great help.
Really? Riku, can I stay over at your place tonight? I want you to give me a massage as a treat for my hard work.
Yeah, of course. I was in a relationship with Maiko, a chef that worked at the restaurant. Both my work and private life were going successfully. However, one day, Kasuma removed me from my position as head chef and claimed that Maiko would be taking over my position.
Sorry about the sudden announcement, but starting today, Maiko Kuzuno-san is going to be the new head chef. Be respectful, everyone.
I'm excited to work with all of you as head chef.
What?
Kasuma and Maiko didn't tell me anything about this.
I operate the restaurant here, so you'll have to follow my orders. If you have any complaints, you can bring them up to me directly.
I have a complaint. Why did you remove me from this position so suddenly?
The taste of your dishes might be good, but they're focused on the amount and taste too much. It completely disregards looking good for photos or for the media. Kuzuno-san, on the other hand, is super skilled at making dishes look good.
I agree that she's skilled at that, but why didn't you discuss anything with me beforehand? We made this restaurant together, didn't we?
No, it's my restaurant. My name is listed as the person operating this restaurant, and I'm also the head of the company. You're just a chef that I hired.
Excuse me? What did you say? I quickly searched for the registry for the restaurant and saw that Kasuma wasn't lying. Seeing that he had betrayed me since the moment we opened the place up, when I had trusted him with all the documentation. Maiko, this guy is awful! Let's quit together!
If you want to quit, you should do that on your own.
Maiko and I decided to start dating with marriage in mind. She says she wants to break it off with you already. We'll be operating this place as a married couple now, so you can quit your job if you want to.
I quit my job immediately. I was in so much shock, I didn't think I could recover. I was in shock that my now ex-girlfriend betrayed me. But I was even more appalled that Kasuma, who I thought was my best friend, had betrayed me even before we opened up the business. All I could do was drink at that point.
Are you alive?
Barely.
Good job, good job. I heard rumors a little while ago that you quit being a chef at the restaurant you opened up with Kasuma, so I wanted to contact you. What are you doing right now?
Drinking.
Gosh, I'm operating a cafe in front of the station. Do you want to work with me?
Huh? Yuri, you opened up a business too?
Yeah. I heard that the two of you were working hard. I wanted to open a place too, so I quit my job last year. You'll help me, won't you?
Sure. Honestly, I didn't want to do anything at all. But I decided to help Yuri out because I wanted to be around someone I could trust.
Riku, you're amazing! The dish is delicious and it looks so pretty too!
Are you sure? Kasuma told me something along the lines of,
your food tastes good, but it's too focused on the amount of food and the flavor and lacks presentation skills.
What the hell? He really has no eye for things like this.
And that's why he removed me from my position as head chef.
That's hilarious. I bet it'll be funny to see what happens to Kazuma from now on. Riku, be confident in yourself and continue making food here.
Yuri, thank you. There were many kind customers that came back to thank me when the food was good, which made me extremely happy. Just like that, I slowly started getting my confidence back.
The food was delicious.
Let's come back here again.
Even better things started happening to me. A little while after I started working at the cafe, it became popular. Seems like good reviews were being spread around social media, which increased the cafe's popularity tremendously.
Boss, this is amazing. People are saying that the special moments that can sometimes be seen between the beautiful cafe owner and the handsome chef is super precious. It's going viral online.
Oh, no wonder I've been feeling the customers' eyes on me recently.
Do people think that we're a couple?
I guess we have to flirt in front of the customers to give them that extra something.
What? And at the same time Yuri's cafe started becoming popular, we started hearing bad things about Kasuma's restaurant.
It seems like Kazuma's place is losing a lot of customers because the food doesn't taste as good as it looks, and the customer service is terrible.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's what happens when you don't understand what's actually important and only look at the superficial things.
By the way, remember when you asked me if I was okay with Kasuma being my business partner? Did you have a feeling something like this would happen?
Kazuma always talked bad about you when you weren't around, but it was a weird situation where I didn't know if it was because the two of you were actually super close friends or because he actually didn't like you. I wanted to believe in you two, but I couldn't join in on your plan. But I did think that running a business with you wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Really? I was surprised that Kasuma used me, but I was also surprised that you were rooting for me this entire time, Yuri.
Yeah, Riku, you're just the same. You haven't realized what's really important either. After all, I've had feelings for you this entire time, Riku.
What?
One day, after closing hours, Kasuma came into Yuri's cafe.
I'm honestly so sorry. I would like you to come back to the restaurant. I tried to change up the chefs many times after that, but the customers won't come back. Our restaurant is gonna go bankrupt at this point.
Our restaurant? Isn't it your restaurant?
I'll change the registry right now. Please operate the business with me. I need you in order to be successful.
Stop right there! Riku and I are dating with marriage in mind. We're planning to operate this place as a married couple in the near future. So can you leave already?
What? Yuri!
I think I heard that exact line somewhere.
I've let you have Riku all this time, but you never understood how amazing he is and ended up hurting him. There are no excuses for the terrible things you did. If you don't understand Riku's true value, stay in your corner.
Ah! But give me my Riku back! I'm gonna go bankrupt and be stuck in a pile of debt at this rate!
It's too late now. Riku is mine now. Take responsibility on your own. I could care less whether you're drowning in the ocean of debt.
In the end, Kasuma's restaurant closed down. I heard rumors that Maiko was the joint guarantor for the debt as well. Seems like the two of them are going to be living a pretty rough lifestyle. In comparison, Yuri and I are a popular figure as the cafe owner couple. One day, we'll probably be a popular married couple. Every day, the two of us are working hard to create a comfortable cafe for customers to feel at home.
My name is Ryo Shinmachi, and I'm 28 years old. I have a girlfriend that I love with all my heart and want to spend the rest of my life with. But her father is completely against our marriage. 1 year ago, I won't support my daughter marrying a social outcast that works as a poor freelancer. Go home! I heard your family is poor too!
I thought I was fine because I get a lot of requests for work, but I guess I'll have to make my business a corporation if I want to get married. Since my girlfriend's father was against our marriage last year, I turned my private business into a corporation. Mana, do you think your father will support our marriage now? I guess he would be skeptical about my salary since he earns a lot as a doctor.
You have no employees! Your baby corporation is gonna go out of business in no time! Come ask for my daughter's hand when you become more successful!
Honey, calm down for a second. Maybe we should hear Shinmachi-san out a little bit. Yeah, Daddy. You don't know anything about Shinmachi-san. You don't need to be prejudiced and judge him like that. Besides, you were never home when I was a kid. Why are you acting all father-like all of a sudden?
But Mana's father was right. Despite the fact that I now operated a business, I had no employees and nothing was certain. There was a chance I'd go out of business too, so it makes sense for him to be uneasy. I'm sure he's against it because he truly cares about his daughter. I'm gonna have to make my company successful as soon as I can so he'll approve of our marriage. No, your opinion is very valid, sir. I understand.
I'm sorry. I'll try to convince him too. But I don't know when we'll be able to get married. My little sister and I both don't like our father much. He was never home when we were children, and I have almost no memories of him spending time with me. You can hate on my dad, but don't think that way about the rest of the Fukata household, okay?
Why would I? Besides, it's not like I hate your father either. I'm gonna make my company more successful as soon as I can. You promise that you'll get married to me, right?
Yeah.
My father has been ill since I was young, so while my family and I were close, our financial situation wasn't great. After graduating high school, I got a job in the designing department of a large advertising company that worked with subcontractors. There, I worked as a designer for 3 years and won a famous design award. That was when the large advertising agency began looking for me for projects. After working for about 5 years, I started working for myself as a freelancer and opened my own business last year. Currently, the only person working for my business is myself. He was right. I've had a couple projects that I had to turn down because I have a lot on my plate. So I think this is good timing. The next day, I decided to put out a flyer and went to a real estate agent to look for an office to rent out. I'm looking for people to work for me. Around 3 people.
Sure. We could put out the flyer next month. So please, write down what you're looking for and that kind of information.
I'd like to rent out an office for my corporation. I'd like to be close to the train station if possible.
Let me search that one up for you now.
I rented out a nice office close to the train station and employed 3 people. Within 4 months, we were about to triple the number of projects to take on, and business was going steady. I should have employed people faster. I didn't know that work could get this much easier with people to help you. Sir, I've employed 3 workers and set up an office. Will you give me your daughter's hand in marriage?
Stop acting cocky with only 3 employees!
I understand. I see. We should have enough projects for 10 people, so maybe I should just do it. I followed what Mana's father had instructed and hired more people. About 6 months later, the business was doing even better. We were even getting projects from government offices and municipalities. Just as I expected from Mana's father. He has a good eye for the future. It's almost been 3 years since I first asked for his daughter's hand in marriage.
Mr. Shinmachi, a new medical corporation is asking for a quote for a pamphlet and is requesting a meeting. They want you to be the one to create the design.
A screening center? Huh? Isn't this a place where Mana's father works? The board chairman really liked the poster you made at a hospital he was previously at. He wants you to be the one to create the new one here too. Chairman Tagami? I didn't know he transferred to this screening center. Of course, I remember him.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hello? President Fukada, do you know him? We're asking him to create the pamphlet for the company medical examination. The board chairman really loves the designs that Shinmachi-san creates and wants him to work with us.
$22,000 for just a pamphlet?
There are 12 pages after all. It's on the cheaper side for Shinmachi-san's designs.
I'm heading back to work.
Bro, guess what? My dad suddenly said that he approves of our marriage.
Oh yeah. I coincidentally got a request for a project from the medical screening center where your father works and met him earlier today. Maybe he finally understood that I was working at a proper job.
Maybe. It was so sudden. I was wondering what happened.
That's great though. The company is pretty successful now thanks to your father's advice and encouragement.
I don't know how you could take what my dad said as advice or encouragement. Ryo, you're really positive after all.
Shinmachi-san, how do you know Mr. Fukada? Oh yeah, he's actually the father of my fiancé. What? That's pretty troublesome, huh? What makes you say that? After our meeting a while back, Mr. Fukada started asking for information about you. So I told him everything. I explained that you're a famous designer who has won many awards. Thank you so much. Maybe that's why he suddenly approved of our marriage. He was doing a lot of research on your company profits and your business. Maybe you should be a bit more careful. Huh? What does that mean? After the pamphlet was complete, the public relations worker from the clinic invited me out to dinner. Thank you so much for everything. The chairman was so pleased and said that he was glad we asked you. Thank you so much as well. I'm looking forward to the next project too. Wow. It's already late because we were having such a good time. Huh? Is something wrong? When I looked in the direction Maeda-san was looking, I saw Mana's father hand in hand with a young girl on their way to a hotel. I guess we caught them red-handed. They're pretty famous for infidelity in our workplace. President Fukada is a man with a lot of problems. I knew I should tell Mana about what happened, so with a heavy heart, I gave her a call when I got home. However, I was not expecting the response I received.
I know about it. That's why everyone in the family dislikes my dad. He's an embarrassment to the family, so I had a hard time telling you the truth. I'm sorry.
I see. I want us all to talk together if possible.
I'm so embarrassed that you had to see such a thing.
Oh no! But why isn't anything getting resolved if you know about it?
This isn't the first time this happened. He's cheated on me many times. I've been thinking about divorcing him once my youngest daughter, Luna, graduates college, and plan to stick through with him until then. I don't have much money either.
You want to leave him, but you're not going to?
Yes, I have no family that I can rely on anymore. So I thought I should stick with my husband until both my daughters have graduated and gone out into the real world.
Mom, I'll quit college and start working. It's honestly hard on me to keep living with Dad, too. Besides, his being against Mana's marriage is just him trying to be mean about it. He's never done anything to us as a father.
The Fukada household had been crumbling apart for a long time now. It was just that I didn't know about it. Ma'am? I know this might not be my business, but if you were to get a divorce, I would like to pay the living expenses and Luna-chan's tuition. So please, don't stay in a position you don't want to be in. I believe you'll be able to get compensation for infidelity from him too.
I can't ask that from you, Machida-san. You have been having a hard time these past few years because of him.
In order to get clear evidence, I had our corporate lawyer recommend a detective agency. After Mana's mother asked for an investigation, we discovered that her husband was cheating with 4 different women and that he was even in debt. I'm going to proceed with getting married to Mana since he approved of our marriage already.
Maybe we shouldn't get married. I can't be a burden to you anymore. I think Dad is trying to get his hands on your money, Ryo. That's probably why he suddenly approved of our marriage.
It's okay. I think your parents should get divorced once we get married. Don't worry. I'll make sure your mother and Luna-chan are well taken care of.
Shinmachi-san, I promise I'll give back the money when I graduate college, so I would really like your help now.
Luna, Ryo, thank you.
Luna-chan's tears were what helped Mana's mother decide that she would get the divorce. On the day of the wedding, Mana's father was in a great mood, and the ceremony was beautiful. From the outside, it was a perfect day. We submitted our marriage papers yesterday. I promise to care for and treasure your daughter for the rest of my life.
Ha 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 ha! I see! Now that we're family, I have something to talk to you about. It deals with money, but...
Yes. Ma'am, please come in. Your wife also has something she would like to talk to you about that involves money. Let's change locations and discuss things, shall we? Mana's father couldn't deny anything due to the amount of evidence and simply looked down in silence the entire time.
I'll accept the divorce.
Mana's mother had kept a diary for the 15 years her husband had been cheating, so she was able to get more compensation money than we expected. My father-in-law ended up leaving the house, while Mana and I moved in until Luna-chan graduates college. 2 months later, according to the information I heard from Maeda-san, the public relations worker in the medical center where my ex-father-in-law was working, the husband of the woman he was cheating with came into the center in anger. After the chairman found out about what was going on, he fired Mana's father. Turns out, he also has to pay compensation for infidelity to the mistress's husband, too.
I don't know how to thank you for everything, Shinmachi-san. I'm so glad I decided to get a divorce.
But I appreciate Mana's father as well. The fact is that his advice helped my company become more successful.
Shinmachi-san, you're such a positive person.
I can't believe our dad's insults sounded like advice to you. But I guess it's a good thing that you're positive. Having a father-in-law like that would make a normal person give up and run away.
I love Mana with all my heart, so I would never give up on her.
What? Gosh, you're so cute.
A lot happened in our lives, but thanks to Mana's father's advice, all of us are living a happy life.
My name is Riseto Nakamoto, and I'm 19 years old. I know I shouldn't say this about myself, but I'm super dumb. What? I'm fired? I admire your work ethic, but honestly, you're terrible at this job. Thank you so much. I take pride in my effort and spirit. But that's not what I'm talking about. Your ability to understand things is very low. You don't understand instructions properly, you make the same mistakes over and over, and it's already normal for you to create misunderstandings. I can't trust you with anything at this rate. It's faster to hire someone else than to keep covering up for your mistakes. Do you understand? Yes, everyone is so skilled at their job. I really admire everyone here. Yeah. I know you're not a bad person, but we're not running a charity here. Maybe you should try being a construction worker. You seem to have the energy for it. A construction worker? I'll give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion. I started working after graduating high school, but I was fired quickly. Still, I wanted to work and be able to financially support myself. So I continued challenging myself in different jobs. However, I failed to follow instructions at a construction site and almost caused an accident. I tried working as a salesperson, but made the customers upset. I even tried being a janitor, but I only made things dirtier when I tried to clean. I got fired from all my jobs while I was still in training. Grandma, I'm home.
Rihito, welcome back. How was work?
I got fired again.
Oh, I see. But you'll be okay. There are thousands of different jobs in this world, so you'll find the right job for you one day. A person who's not good with a lot of things has one special talent that they can do better than anyone else. If you don't give up, you'll be able to find the special talent that God gave you.
You're right. I'm gonna do my best to not give up. I'm useless, and I think my IQ is probably extremely low, but I still wanted to have a proper job. Maybe I couldn't keep a job because I was stupid. But I liked having connections with people and working, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find the one job that only I can do. My parents left me when I was young, so I've been living with my grandma since I was little. Unfortunately, my grandma became ill recently. I had a goal to get a proper salary and take her on vacation while she was still healthy. So I didn't stop my search and challenged myself to a new job. I'm gonna be making free newspapers in this company. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I hope I'm cut out for this job. My name is Goman, and I'm the head of this company. Nice to meet you, Nakano. Make sure you always clock in earlier than your more experienced co-workers. And be sure that you don't leave work before they do. Yes, sir. That's a promise. Make sure you follow every order your superiors give you. If you have time to complain, use that time to work instead. Yes, I'll work very hard. Just like that, I gave everything I had at my new workplace. Nakano-kun, are you okay? Are you taking enough breaks? Takasugi-senpai! Yes, I'm fine. I have energy. The best quality about me is that I have lots of energy. I see, but when you had your interview before getting this job, weren't you told that you would be working less than 2 hours of overtime? You would have at least 2 days off a week, and that there are no minimums that need to be met? Weren't you surprised that this job was nothing like they said it would be? It's no problem, because I completely forgot what you told me. There are days when I have to work many hours overtime, get called to work on my days off, and get told to come into work a lot earlier than my actual hours. But I'm happy because I get to work a lot.
Nakano-kun is like a robot that just works all the time.
Maybe he works so much that he quit living like a human? I was comfortable with waking up early and had a lot of energy. So I was okay with working overtime. I was just happy that people were giving me jobs to be responsible over. But there was one thing I couldn't forget. The fact that I was useless. Nakano! You make too many mistakes. Are you even trying? I apologize. I'll fix it right away. Come on, it's not fixed. Nakano! Are you distracted by something? Were you not listening to my instructions earlier? Yes, sir. I'll correct those errors right away. Hey! Your mistakes are worse than last time. There's no way. I'm so sorry. I'll fix it right away. Are you playing around? I'm taking this very seriously. Why can't you fix this simple thing? I'm wondering why as well. Will you please tell me why? Looking at your face irritates me. I'm sorry. I'll hide my face. So will you please inform me why I can't get it right? I'm going home. On another day, "Boss, I can't understand this part at all. Will you please run it over for me?" "Ugh! Go ask someone else! Go away!" "Why, sir? You're the most knowledgeable person about this company. I would like you to be the one to teach me, boss." I can't! I'm going home." Things like this continued on for 3 weeks. One day, Mr. Goldman quit his job as the head of the company, and a new president took over the company.
Hello everyone. I apologize for the sudden change, but I'll be taking over this company from today. I was just hired to be the head of this company recently, but I was uncomfortable with the work environment of this place. I'd like to start making improvements there since I'm scared of the labor inspection laws and such. Please take a look at the new work regulations.
No way! We can work under such good regulations?
What? Are you sure? This is too good to be true. I have one question. Why is our old boss not the head of the company anymore?
Oh, he said something about a nervous breakdown. Seems he's not doing very well both mentally and physically right now.
That's terrible. Should I go see him or something?
You're Rito Nakamoto-kun, right? I've heard the rumors. Yeah, you probably shouldn't go and see him. The boss will be able to relax that way too. Anyways, nice to meet you, everyone.
Yay! Mr. Goldman is gone!
We've escaped the terrible working conditions.
What? What?
Who would have known there'd be a day when Mr. Gauman would quit? I'm so glad I didn't give up. Thank you, Nakano-kun.
This is the first time that someone thanked me at work. I'm so happy.
Nakano-kun? What's wrong?
I've never been useful in my work in the past. This is the first time I've been thanked by someone this much. But I guess the fact is that you were so bad at your job that you made Mr. Gorman have mental problems. Even if you were able to successfully get Mr. Gorman out of here, you're gonna get fired like this. Isn't there a job that Nakano might be able to do?
Yeah. I wonder if we can find something.
Nakano-kun, you don't seem to be very good at typing things, creating documents, or being in charge of customers. You make mistakes with those a lot. But weren't you making a page layout while you were eating lunch a while ago?
I saw Takasuga-senpai doing that on the laptop, so I just copied that.
Your illustrations and the layout were all really good. Can someone teach Nakano-kun how to use the laptop software?
Yeah, I can teach him. Maybe he has huge potential. You just need to copy and paste things, so I don't think you can make any mistakes either.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
But boss, how long have you been here?
Probably since everyone was trying to figure out something that you can do. I want you to keep trying if there are possibilities. It seems like you're a hard worker, so I'm sure there will be something out there. The one thing that you're better at than anyone else. The possibilities are endless, so challenge yourself with anything you can.
My grandma told me the same thing. I might actually be able to find it. I might be able to find my talent here. Yes, sir. Wow, you're a fast learner too. Really? Am I doing it properly?
Not just properly. You're like a professional at this. Look at that talent.
Just like that, everyone started to call me talented. It's true that I wasn't good with words or numbers, but I was apparently skilled at creating designs. A few months after the new president took over the company operations started improving by a huge margin. Because of that, the old boss, Mr. Goldman, came to the company to apologize. Everyone, I'm so sorry. I was managing this company in the wrong way. I wasn't a president that you could look up to. After I became mentally ill, I finally realized how important it is to be kind to other people. I didn't think about everyone's mental health during those times. I hope the best for you all with the new company president, and that you guys work hard while keeping your health your #1 priority.
Who would have thought that our old boss would come to apologize to us? What a surprise.
The work environment became better, so work is so much easier. Plus, thanks to Nakano-kun's talented designs, sales are increasing by a huge margin. He even made Mr. Goemon apologize to us. Nakano-kun's success story is crazy. Thanks to everyone, I was able to keep a job for a little over 3 months now. I'm so thankful for everyone here. Miyuki-senpai, thank you for allowing me to discover something that I'm good at.
Oh, he's such a good person. Oh, I'm starting to think he's cute.
He's so humble. I want to help Nakano-kun grow so that he can be an independent businessman. I'm so blessed that I was able to find a job where I could be useful. If things continue like this, I should be able to take my grandma on a trip one day. I'm very excited to go to work today, too.
My name is Riku Watari. 2 cars had an accident in front of me, which I crashed into with my motorcycle. I broke my legs as a result. You've had surgery that had 3 bolts put into your legs. It'll take 3 months to heal. 3 months? What about work? You can bring your laptop in, but I think you'll be hurting, so don't hesitate to call the nurses. How am I supposed to work from a laptop when I work in a car factory? How am I gonna explain this to my job? It's super busy now, too. I'm gonna get fired if I say I'm gonna be taken off for 3 months. Surgery and boarding fees aren't a joke. I think I'll lose all my money. What am I gonna do with no job and no money?
Mr. Watari, it's time for your temperature reading.
Oh, okay. Huh? Yuka Shimizu?
Can you not call me by that name?
How could this be? My misfortune hadn't ended. The nurse of the hospital that I had to stay at was my ex that had dumped me in high school.
I hate you! I'm done!
Well, why?
I told you, I don't care! I hate you!
Man, I haven't seen that dream in a while. I finally got to where I stopped seeing that dream. It's probably because I saw her again. I was dating her in high school. However, one day she dumped me and started avoiding me. I tried asking her why, but she just kept avoiding me until graduation. That's why I had no idea where she was or what she did until yesterday. I loved Yuka, so I was so sad that I started having dreams about the breakup. I couldn't even date anyone after that. She still doesn't like me, huh? I was a little happy that I got to see a familiar face, but now I'm still sad that she still hates me. Feelings I hadn't processed had begun to crop up again. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. I was involved in a car accident that involved 2 other vehicles, and the doctor had informed me that it would take 3 months before I'm fully healed.
3 months? You're gonna take off for 3 months?
I want to work in 2 months if possible. Probably.
2 months?
No. I'll make sure I get better within a month. Can I take a month off, please?
You don't have to push yourself. You injured yourself badly. You might not even move like you used to. Maybe you should look for a job that fits you once you recover. We expect you to work a certain way and you're not able to meet that, we would have trouble.
You were asking me to resign without asking me to resign. It makes sense considering if I take off for 3 months and I don't even come back able-bodied, I'd be causing a lot of problems.
You're an idiot. There's no way you'll heal in a month.
You were listening?
You were involved in a massive traffic accident, injured yourself, and now you're getting fired? Did you do something to piss off God?
I don't think I did anything that bad.
Yeah, sure. If you pretend you don't know, you're pretty rotten as a human.
What is she talking about? Why does she not like me?
Anyway, did you contact your insurance? We need them to start the whole process or you won't get any compensation.
Oh yeah. I didn't know I could do that. Thanks, Yuka.
Don't call my name.
Sorry. My ex was my nurse, and it was awkward. I thought I could ask her about what happened that day, but her face clearly reads, "Do not talk to me." So I was at wit's end. On the 4th day, my sister showed up to say hello.
I brought some things to make sure you're not bored. Also, some cushions. It's perfect for making you comfortable.
Thanks, it helps a lot.
Sis is a professional when it comes to staying in the hospital.
Is that something you should be proud of?
You're here for 3 months, right? You could do a lot. I'll bring you anything you need. So just ask me if you need it, okay?
I don't know if I should be playing around like this when I'm not even working.
If something happens, I'll help you. Oh, sorry, nurse. Thank you for taking care of my brother. Hey, your boyfriend is cheating on you, isn't he? He was walking all happy with another girl. He's definitely cheating.
That's a lie! Riku loves me! Raruko, what are you talking about? She's probably a relative or something. Riku would never cheat on me.
She's older than him, and pretty. Riku likes that kind of girl, I guess. He's completely different from you.
Riku, are you free this Saturday?
Sorry, I have plans next Saturday.
Really? Can we just meet for a bit?
Sorry, Yuka. Rain check? I have something I need to go to.
I see. I wanted to go to the festival with Riku.
Riku is walking with that girl again. Ew. He turned down your date to come to the festival with someone else. You okay with that?
That was the important thing he had to do. You're the person that went to the festival with Riku.
Festival? Oh, you mean the time that I took Riku to the festival when I was home temporarily?
Huh? Sister? Went home temporarily? Were you in the hospital?
I was always a frail child, and I went to a large hospital out of prefecture. When Riku was in high school, I finally stabilized, and I was able to go home for a little bit.
But she would always go back to the hospital at first, and she had to lean on me or she would fall. I just had to take her to the festival that day.
She was your sister. I thought you were cheating. Then I saw you at the festival with another woman, and I couldn't forgive you. I'm sorry for saying I hated you. I'm sorry for not hearing you out. I'm sorry.
What? Me? I was the reason you two broke up? Riku really loved you. He seemed sicker than me when you two broke up. He couldn't forget about you. And he didn't even date anyone after that. I think he still likes you.
What? Sis, stop!
Is that true? Do you still...
Yeah, I can't forget about you. I love you.
Me too. I haven't dated anyone since then. I couldn't stand the thought of being betrayed by my boyfriend again. But I was just mistaken.
Hey, you two can get back together. You just broke up because of me, right? But you still like each other, right?
But I just lost my job.
It's fine. Make sure you get better, then look for a job. I'll help you until then.
Yuka, are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm sorry for making you upset when I was the one that was mistaken. Let me make it up for you.
I didn't explain it either, and there's something I found out after listening to your side of the story. The day of the graduation, Wadako asked me out. I of course said no, but I think she was saying things about me cheating to get you to break up with me. And now that we're okay with each other, maybe it's proof that no one can break our bond.
Yay! You two should live happily ever after! In sickness and in health.
Sis! Afterwards, I successfully left the hospital and found a new place to work. I married Yuka a year after we reunited. I want to talk to her no matter what from now on. And we're together, in sickness and in health.
My name is Kaito Kuruma, and I'm 35. I work at a company in the IT industry. My company is very easygoing, so we're allowed to wear any type of clothes we want. That is, unless we have plans to meet a client. Oh, it's from May. Her name is May Kano. I met her through my work, and she's my girlfriend. We're planning on getting married in the future. She's strong-willed and has a strong sense of justice. She's also smart and caring. She's just perfect.
Do you remember how you said you were planning on buying a car since you did well on your recent project?
Oh, you remembered. We're going to go see the car this Sunday, right?
I think I can get off work early today. What about you? If you want, we can go today.
Since I have no major assignments, I guess we could go today. Sounds great. I'll pick you up. Wait at the office for me.
Okay, I'll be finished in about an hour. I'll see you then.
Hey, I'm gonna be leaving a little early today. Will that be okay with you?
Sure, no problem. Do you have plans?
I'm thinking of buying a new car.
Wow! You really love cars, don't you?
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, there you are.
Oh, you brought the company car?
Yeah, I use this car whenever I'm at work. I don't care what car I use for work, as long as it's easy to drive. We use a compact car.
Aw, I never knew how small and cute your company car was.
Our company doesn't usually meet up with clients, so we decided a compact car would be enough. But I'm a big fan of cars. I love them. I wanted to pick up a car with May since both of us would be driving it once we got married.
The car dealer appearing in this video is fiction. There is no connection to the famous dealer with a similar name.
However, since I was the one paying for the car, May let me decide which car dealership I wanted.
Wow, look at all these cars.
Excuse me, can you help us? What?
Wakata, you talk to them. They're probably Class A customers.
Yes, sir. He said Class A. What does that mean? Welcome. How can I help you today? I want to buy a new car. I'm looking for an expensive car. Would it be okay if I try out the car sitting over there? What?
Oh no. This is embarrassing. Do you realize how much the cars in here cost? I saw you coming through the window. If I'm not mistaken, you came in that compact car, yes?
Yes, I did.
I'm so sorry to say this, but this place is not for you. You look much better riding that compact car of yours. It fits you well.
Huh? What the? Is he trying to deride me? Maybe it's the clothes. I've gotten used to not wearing a suit. I should have dressed up. But why would you say that? You're being extremely rude. I'm planning on buying a car here. I'd like to test drive the car I want. Oh, yes, of course.
Dude, he's gonna get the car seat dirty. There's no way he's getting in any of our cars. Get him out!
But, sir!
Hey, we can hear you. How can you be so rude to your customers?
Oh, my bad, you heard me. It's just, people like you may not be aware of this fact. But our cars are fine quality. They are S-class cars. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to afford any of the cars here. Therefore, you don't deserve a test drive.
Well, I'm aware of how expensive these cars are, and I'm willing to pay the proper price.
It seems to me you don't realize what an S-class car means. You should have researched before coming in here.
Oh, I can't believe this guy. I can't take it anymore. Let's go. We are not buying a car here, Kaito.
Hey, May!
Oh, please do. We don't need you in here.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with that guy?
Sorry, May. It really upset you, huh? I shouldn't have gone to such an expensive store looking like this.
There is nothing wrong with you. A high-brand dealer shouldn't discriminate against customers just by how they look. He wouldn't even let us talk. He just immediately decided we didn't have the money. Even if he thought we couldn't afford it, that is no way to treat a customer.
Yeah, I agree. Whoa!
Huh?
What the?
Seriously? Why do people drive like that?
Huh? Ah!
Oh, talk about the lack of manners. That jerk.
How could someone do this? Just makes me sad to think there's such selfish drivers out there.
Kaito, are you going to take that?
I can't just leave trash lying around. We're blessed to be able to drive every day. Drivers should be the ones protecting the environment.
That just made me fall in love with you all over again. You are an amazing man, Kaito. I love you.
Anyways, we can hit up a different car shop on Sunday, as we planned in the first place.
Okay.
Sunday. I'm sure the people here will treat us better. Oh, what's wrong, May?
Huh? Oh, I just saw something that I need to check out. Oh, Mr. Kurama, it's been a long time. How have you been? Will you be purchasing a car?
Oh, I remember you.
Have you met Tyra before? He doesn't usually work here. He just came to the head office to report back on some things. Yes, he treated us like trash the other day at his shop.
No, it must have been a misunderstanding.
I would like to purchase that car. Here.
What? What the heck? Do you have a black card? A black card is an extremely exclusive credit card. Only ultra-wealthy people are chosen to have one. Why would you have one?
Thank you as always.
Always?
This man is leading the IT industry with his company. He is the CEO of Sekafuji Generations, and his name is Kaito Kuruma. He is one of our most valued clients.
No, that can't be true!
Can I ask you something? That car over there, did Tyra drive it here by any chance? Well, that is a company-owned car. Why?
What is it, May?
Do you remember how I put a dashboard camera on your company car? This is the car that almost crashed into us the other day. It's the same car, isn't it? I mean, it has the same license plate, too. This is unbelievable. Tyra, do you realize what you have done?
No, it wasn't me. It was Wakata. It has to be him.
Liar! You can see here, the driver has a watch on his right arm. The dashcam my company makes records videos in high resolution. We can zoom in. If you look closely, you can see the crown on this watch is on the opposite side of regular watches. That means this watch is made specifically for left-handed customers. That means the driver who threw this bottle at us is a left-handed person. Tyra, I know it's you! Tyra, I can't believe you would do this. It happened on our way home after you insulted us at your car shop. You would have known what kind of car we would be driving.
I am so ashamed of myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'll never do it again. Please, don't tell the head office about it.
No, I am telling the head office every single detail about your horrible actions. And Tyra, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Oh, please!
Please accept my deepest apologies for the trouble our employee caused with his unacceptable behavior.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault at all.
I hope to see you again, Mr. Kuruma.
You know, you made me fall in love with you all over again back there, May.
Huh?
You're so cool. You're like a detective back there. That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, stop it, Kaito!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.